Good evening, everyone. Hi, it's Dakota, or should I say good afternoon? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. I am here waiting for a refrigerator man, and I was surfing the net, and I came across Candace Owens. Everybody knows Candace Owens, who used to be such a right-wing Republican on steroids. And since the Republican Party dropped her, now she wants to, well, she was trying to become a Democrat by all of a sudden she wanted to go on Black podcast, and she was all of a sudden for Black people, for Black plights. But, it's not going to work because she has burned all her bridges. But she's still out there. She's still out there. She has her own show. And I found a clip where she was talking to a group of young women. Listen, don't mess with these young people because they're pretty smart today. And also, I came across another clip where it was Candace Owens versus this young lady called Princella. And Princella is the queen maker. I like Quinzella. She is a queen maker. So that's going to be my next video because I don't want this one to be too long. Because, of course, once I start talking, somebody's going to knock on the door, a plumber, a contractor, or whatever. Uh, at any rate, okay, so I'm going to show you this clip about Candace Owens telling young women that it is not cool to be a feminist. Okay, and I mean, I'm not a feminist, but I still believe that we all have to take care of ourselves and our children. In this day and age, a lot of people are not staying together. If you are together, a lot of jobs they might be paying decent money, but the bills on things are going so high that it takes two people. I got my water bill the other day, and I don't know. I think I have a small leak somewhere. I think it might have been a toilet upstairs. I'm hoping that was what's causing my bill to be so high. But my water bill was $147. A few years ago, it was just 90. So things are going so high. People got to eat. And you know what? Let's start this clip. And when I was watching this clip, I was saying to myself, well, wait a minute, Candace. I understand what you're saying, but do you know that people have to eat? Kids have to eat. Mothers have to eat. Fathers have to eat. So you can't just stay home willy-nilly and just sit around and change diapers and eat bonbons and go to the gym and hang out with your rich friends. Okay, so let's listen to this clip of Candace Owens telling these young ladies that you'll be better off if you stay home as opposed to go out into the workforce. Okay, let's check it out.
As much joy and fulfillment as raising children. If you measure up at the end of your life, what brought you more fulfillment, your career or a children, raising children in your family, we will discover that, and there actually have been studies, people that have gone to people on their deathbeds, and the number one regret that people have was that they gave too much to their careers. And this includes men, by the way.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, human relation is going to be valued over money and profit.
So then
but
you
at the
don't
same
disagree
time,
with,
what
you
does
don't
that
disagree
even?
with my argument.
I do disagree with
You're
your
agreeing
argument.
with my
Yes,
argument.
humans prefer humans over a job, but that's not just singular to women. That's everyone. And my question is, what does that even have to, like,
Right.
what is the goal of that? Should every woman quit working and just have a child?
Well, I'm just trying to warn you that if you decide to suspend that pursuit of family because you think that you have to first climb the ladder, a lot of women make that mistake and they don't end up finding a
But
partner.
that's their right. It's free will.
You
We
will
live in a
definitely
free
have a
country.
right to make
You
a
don't get to say
mistake.
what people should and shouldn't do.
I don't think my claim is this is what people should or should not do. I'm just simply stating that my claim is that you will be more fulfilled if you focus on
But you don't
trying
get to decide
build
what.
Okay, Candace says you'll be more fulfilled if you focus on family life and staying home. But personally, I'll feel more fulfilled if my kids are eating because, it takes two incomes today. And it's kind of easy for Candace to talk about staying at home and being a full-time mom and, make that your main priority because Candace is married to George Farmer. George Farmer. George Farmer's father is worth $202 million. 200, no, I'm sorry, 200,000 million, $200 million. Sorry. His father's worth $200 million. Her husband is worth $180 million. So these are not apples and oranges here. Candace needs to understand the audience that she's talking to. Now, she's talking to a group of women who are rich, have hundreds of millions or billions of dollars at their disposal. Sure, of course you can sit back and just do daycare and play dates and change diapers and buy those little black and white things for your babies so they can make their brains work when they sleep. You can get into all that. You can homeschool. You can do it, but the average female cannot do that. Let's continue.
Other people are fulfilled by.
Okay, I am making my claim here that women are infinitely more fulfilled in the household and raising children than they are taking that 9-to-5 job.
But you have no evidence of that. In fact, you are evidence against your own claim.
I'm not evidence against my own claim.
You are.
I'm saying
You're
that
here at work right now.
I've literally said, I am telling you, women cannot have it all. That is an illusion, and that is an illusion that is stressing women out. And I think it is the reason why so.
Oh, wait, she said women can't have it all. No, listen, women should just want one thing, and that is for their children to eat. Okay? The average female, their husband might be worth $1,000, and that's real, not millions of dollars. So Candace is talking to the wrong audience, and these young women, young people, they don't back down. Wait till you see the next girl in the next video. I'll do that tomorrow. That goes head to head with Candace. Roland Martin, he still says that, Candace Owens is dumb and she's uneducated and she doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm not going to say she's dumb. I know she's not educated, but she's not making no sense here. She's talking out both sides of her face. Let me just continue.
So many women are turning to popping pills, why there's been such a significant, more than 1,000% increase since 1999.
But men can have it all. Men can be fathers and have a job, but women can't do that?
I don't think you can have it all.
It sounds like you're devaluing women. I think that women can do everything that a man can do, and men have done this historically throughout time and memoriam.
I think women is our debate topic today. So
yeah, but women exist in a society with men. We are comparing women and men.
Women are trying to be both women and men, and that is why women are unhappy today, is because actually what's quite ironic about the feminist movement is that
I think women are just trying to be people.
No career will give women as much joy and fulfillment as raising children.
Okay. Well, listen, if you can stay home and raise your children, then I am all for it. But I know a lot of people. I've been on this planet for quite a long time. And the only people I know that can stay home and raise their children and not work and not suffer or not have their husbands looking at them sideways like, you lazy fat cow, why don't you go out and get a job? And that's real. I mean, ideally, it's nice to be able to stay home with your children. I mean, I stayed home with each one of my children for a year, but I didn't need to stay home any more than that. I really didn't, because I enjoyed getting out. I enjoyed my kids getting out, going to daycare, making friends, learning how to be with other children. I think that's great. So Candace is talking to the wrong audience. She should be talking to the audience of maybe Jeff Bezos' wife, Bill Gates' ex-wife, maybe Janet Jackson, because she was married to the billionaire over in Iraq or wherever she got married to. People like that. Eve, who's married to a billionaire, because it doesn't hit for us regular people. It just doesn't. So, like I said, in the next video, I have, it's not today. I got through this one fast. It should have been today, but another time. This young lady named Princella. She is called the Queen Maker, and I just came across her. I never heard of her before until I was watching a podcast. Somebody did a skit on her. I think it was Funky Dineva or something like that. And I was intrigued. She kind of reminds me, anybody ever heard of Ralph Smart? He's this guy. He's spiritual. He comes on his videos. He's got millions of subscribers. I've been looking at him for maybe a decade. And he's a dark-skinned black man, and he starts his video out in the woods or in the trees, any place green, and he says, "I'm out here getting this good-ass Prada, baby." That's how he starts his video. Well, he has a girl named Teal Swan. She comes on, and she reminds me of this other lady, the Queen Maker, who is telling women, you don't need, well, she does say, like, you don't need a man. You need to go to work. You need to take care of yourself. Society's got you thinking wrong, thinking that you need to get married, have children, have the white picket fence, and all that stuff. And she's saying no one's going to make you happy. You need to do what you need to do for yourself. Then you can hook up with people and you can be happy together. And I totally agree with that. And like I said, I'm not a feminist. I don't believe that women can do what men can do. I don't believe that women should be in the military. I don't believe that women should change a tire. I was out, and listen, I know because I was out on a date once, and we were coming from a venue where we had to be dressed up, and I had on a beautiful, I can't believe I don't have any water over here. I had on a beautiful yellow sundress, and we got a flat tire. We got a flat tire, and but guess what? He didn't know how to change the tire. It was his car. He didn't know how to change the tire. So I had to get out there and change the tire. And actually, a couple of people were, when they drove by, they were blowing, as if to say, what the hell? Why is she changing the tire, not you? Needless to say, I never saw that clown again. Never heard from him, never saw him again. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you that video of Candace Owens and check for the next one. I have time. Maybe I'll do that one after this one. This woman, the queen maker, especially you ladies, you want to listen to her. Okay, everybody, have a great day, and I will talk to you later.